Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to welcome you to another episode of the Dreamerspro Daily Recap, where we give you a recap of all of the hot topics that we covered that day. You can catch them in their long format and also catch it fully streaming for free on Apple Podcasts. The reason we're making fun of these two folks here is because these are people that were very, very high on the Lakers. Now, I've been watching some of Gilbert's shows, and I've been seeing him wearing a Clippers hat. So I'm like, well, is he supporting the Clippers? But I also seen him wearing the Milwaukee Bucks hats. I'm like, what's going on here? The Milwaukee Bucks, they've not looked good without their best players. So, and the Clippers have been without Kawhi Leonard. But just yesterday, Gil's Arena published a show where Gilbert Arenas was saying that the series between the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets is going to go 7 games. So for those of you who didn't hear what they had to say on Gil's Arena, want to quickly play what he had to say. It's about a minute clip or so. Want to play what they had to say and then continue on with the show. Take a listen to what these gentlemen had to say here.
We coming back to LA, baby.
Oh no.
We're coming back to LA. We coming back to LA, baby. We're coming back to LA.
Don't listen to that.
And that be the problem right there.
Altitude, bro.
You win it over there. You come back here, winning 2.
That's a lot of pressure on him.
That third one, woo! This is like the Golden State series when Draymond went out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, they losing that. Draymond, we're gonna win this one. When Draymond come back, he only 50% because if he get kicked out, he can't be there game 7. So that's a win too. Now the momentum, momentum is 50-50 at that
So you
point.
think
4
y'all can win
games.
game 6 if they did go the distance?
Yeah.
Right before 7? I think if you made it that far, you're not getting out of 6.
It all depends on Murray.
They went in
How hurt is it?
roll.
So you heard what Gilbert Arenas had to say in that clip. So you remember that. Then before the game, I think it was on Monday, on ESPN First Take, Shannon Sharpe was on First Take. And they were talking about the Lakers' chances to come back and win this series. And Shannon Sharpe was up. You know how you talk. They're gonna make you believers and all of this stuff. And Shannon Sharpe was basically saying that the Lakers are gonna come back for Game 6 and it's gonna be a series and go James and blah 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 blah. And your GOAT could never. So for those of you who didn't hear what Shannon Sharpe had to say yesterday on on ESPN First Take, want to play what he had to say as well. And then we'll come back to y'all. Take a listen to Shannon here.
Shay, do you feel like the Lakers have a lifeline after their Game 4 win?
We got more on the lifeline. I tell you what, and coming in there tomorrow, you're going to have a John Q moment. You have a change of heart about your opinion. I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying, Monica? You see what the GOAT did?
Moment.
Did he take the game over? This series needed to be a 3-on-3. It needed to be Rui, D-Lo, and Austin Reeves versus Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., and KCP. And for the first time, that 3 for the Lakers outplayed the 3 for the Nuggets. Anthony Davis has played Nikola Jokic to a standstill. 31-16. I get mad at him sometimes because I know that's what he's capable of doing. He should be doing that on a nightly basis. But that's neither here nor there. We'll discuss that at a later date and time. But LeBron James, you see what he's giving you. I'm 39. Do you know what you were doing at 39? Not that. No 39 was doing that. Your GOAT could never, ever do that. I remember him when he was 39. We coming back to L.A. on Thursday, and I'm going to be in attendance. You heard it. Whoa, Monica, I need you to get the surprise off your face. Hey, get the surprise out your voice. We'll be back at the crib. Not the crib, the crib on Thursday. Don't see me there, beat me there.
So you heard what these gentlemen had to say. So actually, as soon as the game was finished, I shot a message to Gil. I was like, yo, what happened to your Lakers? I thought you said it was going to win in 7 games. And he hit me back. He was like, I'm sure you're happy right now. And then he goes, what is it? He goes, guess you won't have any content now for the next 6 months. Then now that LeBron is out. Oh, then he's out of the playoffs. Man, we even put up a facetious comment on our channel talking about, oh my God, LeBron and the Lakers are out of the playoffs. So what we're going to talk about now for, until June. So, a lot of people thinking, oh, the channels are going to be a wrap and because there's nothing to talk about. We shall see. We've been doing this long enough. We did all right for ourselves without LeBron, and I guarantee you. So we're going to be looking out for y'all, man. Just be on the lookout because y'all said we ain't going to be able to get no views until the season start. We ain't talking about LeBron and all that. So I'm going to be looking for you dudes. Let's keep the energy. But anyway, listen, man. I don't know what I don't know what they thought, right? I don't know what they thought was going to happen, but I did not think that the Lakers were going to win this series. As I said, I thought the Lakers were going. I mean, the Nuggets were going to win the series in 5 games, and that's exactly what happened. Now it's a crazy stat that the Lakers have led the series for the majority of the time, but in the short time that the Nuggets had the lead, they just made the best. They just pretty much beat the Lakers. Like, they led when it was most important. For example, the last 2 times they led was when Jamal Murray hit the game winner in the last night. He hit the other game winner. He dunked on LeBron and he did the shoulder shrug. Yo, shout out to Jamal Murray a goon, man. That dude, he's something else. But hey, you know, they was Shannon Sharpe was talking about you're gonna make you a believer, and yeah, LeBron and these guys are gonna come back and da 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 da. But none of it ever happened. The Nuggets were just simply better, and the Nuggets beat the Lakers 12 out of the 13. The Nuggets have beaten the Lakers 12 out of the last 13 times these two teams have faced each other. So yes, the Lakers played very well and all of that stuff, but the Nuggets just had their number. And now I'm going to go back to the people that were talking about, oh, you want to face the Nuggets in round 1? You want to face the Nuggets in round 1? Well, look what it got you. Look what it got you. If you're trying to get to the finals, you should try to deploy strategy instead of deploying ego. A lot of people were deploying their ego. Oh no, I want to be the bigger and the better. I want to be the bigger and the better. All right. Then you're gonna see what happened. Even your boy Batman. I know we got a lot of Batman fans. There are times where Batman says, you know what? Instead of fighting these people right now, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this smoke pellet, and I'm gonna come back and re-strategize and get you guys on the back end. That's Batman, right? Y'all should have maybe dropped that smoke pellet and be like, you know what? Maybe we should try to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. But they were like, nah, Mr. Macho Man, nah, we can do it. We can do it. We gonna get them. When we rested, we gonna get them. Like, all right. And you saw what happened. Pew, 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 quick work. 5-game gentleman's sweep. And that's essentially what happened. So we're done with this now. I said yesterday on the live, some people were like, yes, now, finally, you know, sports media is going to talk about something else. Y'all need to ask ESPN, what are they going to talk about? They asking Dreamerspro, what are we going to talk about now that the Lakers have been eliminated? You need to ask ESPN, what are they going to talk about? Because they're the ones that talk about the Lakers 24/7 and all. We're just taking a page out of their book. So what are they going to talk about? I guarantee you they will be talking about the Lakers all throughout the playoffs. They're going to be talking about the Lakers all throughout the playoffs. They do it every single year. So if ESPN will survive, I'm sure we'll survive. We'll find a way. Yesterday, as you guys know, there was a pretty big game in the NBA playoffs between the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, and the Lakers ultimately got eliminated by another game winner, by Jamal Murray, damn near having 2 game winners in one series, which is incredible, right? Which is incredible. And shout out to Jamal Murray, man. That dude showed a lot of heart because I think he was having some type of calf injury or something. The Denver Nuggets medical staff even advised him not to play, but he said, no matter what, come hell or high water, I'm going to play and I'm going to go out there and really put on for my team. And that's exactly what he did, man. So shout out to Jamal Murray and congratulations to the Denver Nuggets for advancing to the semifinals to go face the Minnesota Timberwolves. So after that, we're kind of dealing with the aftermath of what took place there in that series. Now, that series, I originally picked it to go 5 games. I thought that the Nuggets would win both of the games at home, which they did. And I thought that the Lakers would win game 3. Instead, the Nuggets won game 3 and the Lakers won game 4. I thought it would be the opposite. Lakers win 3, Nuggets win 4, and then close them out in 5. But essentially, they ended up closing them out in 5 games in that series and had left a lot of people like Nick Wright and all of these guys to basically eat their words. And I'm going to be interested to see what they have to say today. But in the aftermath of this loss, it now brings up the conversation of what is the Lakers offseason going to look like? And some people have been saying, oh, did you see LeBron walked off the court? He didn't shake hands. I don't really care. I wasn't paying attention to it. I don't care, to be quite honest with you. That's whatever. But they're talking about the aftermath of it. And one of the people that a lot of the criticism has been aimed towards over the past few weeks has been the Lakers head coach, Darvin Ham. A lot of people felt like as if he's made certain mistakes, key mistakes here and there. And some people are asking that, the Lakers fire him and get a new head coach. So this morning, I came across an article. I saw it on my phone, but I came across an article from Bleacher Report, which essentially says Lakers rumor head coach Darvin Ham expected to be fired after NBA playoff loss to the Nuggets, and this was published by Adam Wells on April 30th. So let me read what the article had to say here. So the future of Darvin Ham as a head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers doesn't look good in the wake of the team's first-round playoff loss to the Denver Nuggets on Monday night. Per the Athletic Shams Charania, Ham is considered highly unlikely to return next season after another unflattering postseason defeat to the Nuggets. The Lakers' unflattering finish leaves Ham's future as a head coach in serious peril. Multiple league and team sources tell The Athletic, with some stakeholders indicating it's highly unlikely he'll return. The plan is to reassess everything that went wrong in the coming days before making a final decision. In 2022, Ham was signed to a 4-year deal in the range of $5 million per annum, so the team would be assuming the remainder of his deal if he is fired. ESPN David McMenamin added, Ham's job is very much in jeopardy and a decision will be made by the organization in the coming days. Some of the rationale for potentially moving on from Ham was his lineup shuffling as the Lakers went through a 3-10 stretch after winning the in-season tournament, according to Karina Bua and Amick. During the 13-game skid, the Lakers used 6 starting lineups, including 2 variations of all-wing lineup, James Davis, Taurean Prince, Vanderbilt, and either Cam Reddish or Hachimura for 5 games. A decision to bench both Reeves and Russell, the team's consensus 3rd and 4th best players, did not sit well with many within the organization and the locker room, according to the team. At league sources, Ham's rotations choices were set to be sometimes so apparent that even opposing players would be made aware of it while sharing the court with the Lakers, because he was being openly criticized for allowing subpar shooters to take wide open threes that were slow to adjust once a poor shooter was in rhythm. And an article then goes on to say a few other things as to why they feel he's going to be let go. So we also want to quickly play what I believe it was Jay Williams, what he had to say this morning on Get Up on ESPN in terms of his thoughts about this. I think it was Jay Williams. So I want to play a little bit of what he had to say here, and then I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to that there.
And Dave McMenamin, our Lakers reporter, did report last night after the game that I think the term he used was that his job was in jeopardy. That I think was the way Dave phrased it from league sources, and we'll see where it goes. How close, Monica? That's really the question. I believe the Nuggets are the best team. I think they're going to win the championship again. We'll wait and see. The Lakers, it felt like, were this close. I mean, Cindy, we can put the graphic back up there again.
They had leads in every game.
They led at halftime in every game. They led for 165 minutes in the series. They blew leads of 12, 20, 12, and 9. So that suggests that they were pretty close. Monica, how close do you think this team could be, with a move here or a move there, to being a legitimate title contender next year?
So, as we look at numbers like that, I am hesitant to go Lakers or credit to the Denver Nuggets, right? Like, obviously, the Denver Nuggets are the reigning champions. That is a very, very, very good basketball team. And I'm inclined to agree with you, Greeny. Anybody else, much more competitive series. But when I look at it, and Jay and I were talking about this in the green room, in terms of them being close, they're close is consistency from Russell and Reeves. Close is healthy Vanderbilt. Close might be healthy Gabe Vincent.
So you heard everything. Here are my thoughts on this. Listen, it's the NBA. There's always going to need to be someone there's going to be scapegoated, and it usually is the coach. And then some players are going to be, let go of. I just saw a clip before we even started shooting of Taurean Prince with, I think, Jared Vanderbilt, and Taurean Prince started laughing. He's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be laughing at the post-game interview. I don't know what's going on over there. Listen, if they do, in fact, decide to get rid of Darvin Ham, and by the way, I just saw Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe essentially say that they are against the Lakers getting rid of Darvin Ham, that would mean that LeBron James would have had 4 coaches in 6 seasons. That's crazy. It would have been Luke Walton, Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham, and I forgot the last person. 3 or 4 coaches in the past 6 years. That is insanity. That is absolute insanity. But this is what's going on with the Lakers these days. That's just crazy. That is just crazy to have that many head coaches. That's the first part. The second part I want to touch on. We need to focus a little bit more on the Lakers as an organization. Jeannie Buss, ever since Jeannie Buss took over the team, the Lakers have won one championship, which some people have an asterisk around it, but it's just been one blunder after the next. They had Mike Brown. I mean, it's just been bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. And ultimately, these people are the ones that are hiring these coaches. Ultimately, right? So it seems like an organization, they seem to be confused at some level if they keep shuffling through coaches. You keep getting one coach after the other. Clearly, they don't respect the coach. You saw the way LeBron just basically barked at his entire coaching staff and all of that on the bench on live television, which was a bit surprising. They have absolutely zero respect for Darvin Ham, and he's going to be the fall guy. But this just seems to be business as usual over there. But they need to start looking internally, because the Lakers are the ones hiring these coaches. The Lakers are the one. It's not the players. The players are not hiring them. They may encourage you to sign a particular coach, even though I think Darvin Ham is a clutch client, so some people say LeBron had a hand in that. But regardless of that, is the Lakers are the ones that are making the final decision. So the Lakers need to look inwards. They really need to look inwards and stop trying to pass blame onto other people. You're gonna blame the coach? It's you. You're the one that hired him.